Stream is fired.
I need to grab my
The stream is up. Video quality is good. I'm sorry you only have one image to look at, but it'll have to do for now. Welcome to another hopefully exciting adventure of the Lost Mine of Fendelver, or as we're calling ourselves at the moment, Lmop.
Lmop?
Lmop, because those are the initials of the adventure. We do not have a group name at the moment, but that can wait. That can wait for later.
For you. The Merry Mosquitoes.
The Merry Mosquito.
The Merry Mosquitoes, indeed. It's so beautiful. They should have sent a poet.
That's the name I proposed.
Are we calling ourselves the Merry Mosquitoes now?
I guess we are, but only because Mosquito Man is really a mosquito.
Yep.
We're just a psychic.
Well, one of you does have a long nose.
Jesus. True. Which can look like a mosquito, and then we got a beak.
All right, I think Desert Eagle has turned push to talk on. So I think we're pretty well ready to go.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
The thing I remember is we absolutely collapsed a base and returned water to a well.
Mosquito Man didn't get his well, he got the girlfriend, but the wrong girlfriend.
He got some wraith.
Yeah, a wraith that
came up and tore him apart.
He made a wish, and it came back and bit him.
I mean, it slapped him in the face.
It bit him as hard as a ghost could.
Yeah, it slapped you in the face as hard as it possibly could. And given the way that fight went, I think it's perfectly fair to say that you guys decided to head back to town after resolving that whole mess.
Yeah.
For medication, resupply, equipment stuff.
My stab wounds.
Yeah. So.
Freaking guard stabbed me twice.
Let's roll session initiative. Who wants to go first? Who's going first today? This is just a flat D20 roll for you guys.
I'm gonna use my cursed dice again, because this never goes badly. Okay, 9.
4.
I'll roll again.
Which one? Wait a minute. No, which one of you has the higher dexterity, Crochet or Deagle?
My dexterity is +2.
What?
My dexterity is +2.
How? I thought you were a ranger.
I am a ranger. I don't know why it's only +2, but.
I have a +3.
Okay, so the initiative order is Toaster, Desert, and Crochet, who I'm just simply writing as Crow.
Yeah, the third mine is Crow.
Yeah, so.
So
it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was playing a game earlier, and there was this guy literally just named Crow in the game. And while this other guy was just complaining about Crow, I said, you will feel the wrath of 100 crows. And he immediately responds, no, I will not face the wrath of 100 crows.
Crow of judgment.
Terrified. Exactly.
Denied punishment.
I will deny you my punishment. That's what the crows come for, your soul.
Alright. So, anyway.
Okay, anyways, back to the thing.
Legit just said no, you.
So, how long do you guys want to stay in town this time? Before... This is the most meta question ever, but how long do you guys want to stay in town before things start happening to you? Some of you have artifacts.
Considering I have something I would like to use, I'm gonna say 6 days.
6 days.
I'm going to...
Because I want to make sure I can actually use this book.
I feel like Mosquito Man would want to go back, get patched up, have a few more drinks at the bar, say hello to his good old friend the dwarf who gave him plenty of salsa, and he'd want to get on the road as fast as possible.
Okay. So we have one person who wants to take a week off, and one person who wants to get going right now. Desert Eagle.
Hey.
I suppose I'll wait 3 days just so I can get all my gear in order.
Okay, the compromise is 3 days. Is this acceptable?
That is fine with me.
I imagine I'll just take this time to like make it so that my gear isn't quite as old guard uniform looking.
I'm gonna attach the metal armor pieces that I gathered earlier to my armor.
Okay.
And I'm
I mean,
going to
to my
spend the
boat.
next 48 hours reading a book.
Okay.
That better be a long book.
Well, he did get the Tome of Haste. He basically got the Tome of Haste, and that does require 48 hours of use. So,
Damn.
So during this 3-day stint of silence, not a lot happens. Like the town seems to have quieted down. The most notable thing that occurs is the town guard, still reveling in the absolute slaughter of goblins that tried to attack them, has actually bolstered its numbers to much higher levels than you had before. It actually has a proper number of guards for this town now, instead of just like the 4 or 5.
Very
Granted,
nice.
nearly all of them are untrained and under-equipped, but they are guards nonetheless.
It doesn't help that we basically looted the entire armory.
Yeah.
With anything like of quality.
And they don't have money now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too.
yeah, they don't
Does
have money.
the mayor?
The mayor
the mayor-
is the mayor is
The
working
mayor's
on
broke.
the whole money problem as we speak.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
rebalancing the budget, so he's busy.
So
Adding
I'm
metal
going to go to
pauldrons
the.
Adding metal pauldrons to the top of my coat, so that I can remove it, but it won't come unfastened unless I do it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
How much would that add to my armor class?
I'll give it a +1.
Okay,
Your armor is now medium armor,
cool.
so you're
Thank you.
basically attaching a piece of plate mail, a piece of plate metal, to a piece of light armor.
All right.
Now you can roll to do this yourself, or you can have a professional attach the buckles for you.
I can do
feeling less
that.
confident in his skills.
Okay,
He's
Mosquito
an
Man
independent
is
man.
sewing and such. Bingo.
You know what I just imagined? Mosquito Man knitting.
Oh, he could do
Oh
it.
boy.
All right. So, Toaster
I
is
just noticed in my enemy section, the only thing I have listed is large lizards. That's the only thing listed as enemies. Large lizards.
you for ranger feats for the ranger feature to take effect, you will have to specify what kind of lizard.
I know that's just for enemies in the notes section. I think my actual thing is my favorite enemy is dragons,
Oh, okay.
and thus I can also speak draconic.
All right then. So, Toaster is improving her armor. Deacon, what are you doing?
I'm going to see if I can improve my armor at all, as well as just make it look less guard uniform and more personal to me.
Okay,
Because-
so
No.
improving it. Unfortunately, you do not have the tools to do that here.
Mm. Is there a town forge?
There is a town forge, but it's exclusively tools.
Hmm.
However,
Mm.
you can almost certainly change up the way that it looks, within
Alright.
reason.
So, I'm just gonna make it look less guard uniformy.
Okay.
Just remove the sigil and all that. And clean it up, make it look all nice.
Okay. All right then, and that leaves us to Crochet, who is currently reading.
Yeah, I'm also heading towards the church so I can get healed.
Well, I mean, just taking a long rest is good enough to get yourself all healed up.
Actually, then I'm just going to the tavern and going,
Yeah.
buying a room and
You're just hanging out in
there
your
for
room.
the next. And then just staying there for the entire duration of how long it takes to read this book.
Okay.
Before we go, I'm gonna go talk to the guards and say, I made a small lake for you. Have fun.
Okay.
It's like, hey, by the way, I made a lake for you. Have some fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
if any bodies surface, it wasn't me, but it was totally not on purpose.
Desert Eagle, could you please activate push to talk?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you. It was getting a little bit noisy back there.
And why, whenever we're doing something, people start shouting in the background.
Suspicious.
Okay. So with that, Toaster, your actions are occurring at the very tail end of these 3 days of relative peace. You've informed David at the guardhouse of the existence of the new lake, informed him of the possible cadavers rising to the top over the next couple of days,
Yep.
and he has noted that it might be cursed. However, he is now aware of it, marked it on a map like, okay, Mosquito Man's impromptu lake. Noted.
Mosquito's Lake.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or like this is now Mosquito Lake.
yeah.
It is
so,
filled with mosquitoes.
I mean, maybe there's blood in it. So,
There is quite a lot of blood, to be perfectly honest.
so as you're leaving the guardhouse, like the last thing David is saying is that he'll inform Grively when she arrives. As you're leaving the guardhouse, and I need to actually open the freaking book to see a map. Yeah. So as you're leaving, you actually see Grively standing on the edge of town. She's talking to someone. Well, she's talking to not someone, several cloaked figures. In fact.
Are they like bright color cloaked or black cloaked?
Relatively bright colored, actually. It's like tie-dyed cloaks.
Then I am not afraid.
However, you're way too far away to figure out what's being said. But one of them does. But as you're walking out, one of them notices you, and one of them actually looks directly at you from this long range, and then turns to Grively, and it looks like the conversation actually shifted just based on the way hands are moving, gestures are being made, until Grively eventually just points north. They simply bow and head off in that direction.
I'm gonna question her. I'm like, what was that about?
Wait a second.
What?
What?
What was that about?
Guard business, none of your concern.
It is my concern because they look directly at me. Also, their cloaks look a little similar.
I think the word I'm looking for is familiar, but okay.
Cloaks are sus. Their cloaks are sus.
Well, you weren't there for the last engagement with the people underneath the well, but there was a person with a bright colored cloak, kind of like theirs.
Okay. So, Grively just kind of shrugs the situation aside and goes back to the guardhouse without offering a single word further.
We can't trust these people anymore. We need bombs. I'm gonna say that directly to Crocia. Like,
I'm not anywhere near
Yeah,
you.
Crocia is in the tavern reading.
I know. I'm gonna bust into the tavern and say that to
It's like
Crocia.
kicking the door open.
Just kicks
We
the
need
door
bombs.
open.
Would you please stop slamming the doors up there?
Meanwhile, whip time.
Yeah, you've had enough time to read this book.
Okay, so
Enjoy your
I
+2
actually didn't-
dexterity.
Yeah, so I just like. Okay, so yeah, I just select it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Now I have +3 dexterity.
Hooray!
Hooray! And my soul is now +5.
Ooh, that's nice. So yeah,
And my initiative is +3.
yeah, Toaster just kicked in the door to the room. Well, just kicked in the door
Oh
to your
my
room.
god, I have 17 defense. I have 17 armor class.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know about that. I can update the sheet.
Yeah, please do that, because I didn't even realize that until I looked. My saving throw is now +5.
Congratulations,
Plus
Crusher. You
five
now
and
have the highest
dexterity.
armor class in the party.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Toaster and
Mine's one
Deagles
below
are
you.
equal. So yeah. Do you guys have any interaction beyond the door just slamming open?
I'm just gonna stare straight in his eyes, say nothing more, back up, slam the door again, yelled at the halfling downstairs, ready a beer, and the door stays slammed.
What?
I can't wait for you.
Anyways,
Fucking
now that I have
killed.
enough time- Anyways, now that I have
Wait,
taken the
did
time
this-
to read this book,
Mhm.
so now that I've taken the time to read this book, I'm gonna go outside and wait. Would this count as a long rest?
Yeah, like
Yes.
the long rest that you guys took 3 days off. You're all healed up. You've got all your spell slots back. You've got your health back.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and
To be right back.
would there be
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I literally.
okay? So I'm gonna take this time and see if I can find a better bow.
Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of weapons salesmen in this town. It's a mining town. They don't have much need for weapons.
enough.
They don't even have a wall.
Fair
It's
enough,
just another thing we can look for when we go to the next town.
indeed. Because there should definitely be, with considering how much money I have, I should be able to buy a better bow.
Yeah, Mosquito Man's gonna mess with the halfling.
So now that I'm outside, I'm just gonna be walking around town and seeing what's going on.
Okay. You actually encounter David as you're leaving the tavern. Oi. The captain wants to see you guys. All of you.
I nod and go get the mosquito, and I go look for the elephant.
Shout, we can't trust her. She was with some suspicious individuals.
I just grab them. I just grab them by the arm and just start pulling them. Just like, I don't got time for this.
It was the rainbow cloaks. Remember the one that you stabbed?
I didn't really stab him. I just threw a knife at him.
Stabbed.
Form of
from
stabbing.
behind.
So, anyways, so yeah, now I have grabbed the mosquito man, and I'm
Yep.
looking for the elephant now.
Okay, and the elephant is currently hanging out at the smithy, trying to just looking at his armor, trying to figure out how to improve it. Like the dwarf is looking at it too, but since neither of you actually have any expertise in armor smithing, it's like, yep, that's armor.
Floor here is made
The
out of
floor is made out
floor.
of floor.
What?
This floor is made out of floor.
Desert Eagle, what was that? I didn't quite catch that.
It was made out of floor.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the same thing I said, but anyways.
Okay. It's like, yes, this armor is made out of metal. It'll protect you. That's literally all I can tell about it. I don't know how to attach anything to it. This is not the dwarf's voice.
Okay, anyways, so now I just
On Hello
Push the
Mario
door.
mode.
so I just push the door open and say, "Oi, elephant!" Let me just try that again. Elephant, you have to go to the guards. They don't want to see us.
I shout, we can't trust them.
Ignore the mosquito. If they're right, then so be it.
If I'm right, you'll eat your head. You have no brain. Monkey brains. He just shouts.
Can I kick them?
I mean, you
Well, you're
I
kind
just-
of dragging me. You don't have to kick me.
yeah, she's already in an undignified position behind you.
Okay, no, yeah, no. I'm just like, so I just flick them. I just flicked them with one of my talents. Like, well, come on, we gotta go to the guards. They want to see us.
Desert Eagle, are you going with them, or are you still just pondering your armor?
I'll go with him.
Okay. So, are you helping carry Mosquito Man in, or are you just following behind?
I imagine I just like lift them up.
It's like lifting a child throwing a tantrum. This is like pounding on your back with no effect.
Mosquito Man will fully just as aggressively as he can start trying to hit whatever pressure points he knows.
But this is an elephant we're talking about, so I don't think we'll be able to find it.
So it's not exactly working.
Yeah, your human medical stuff is not working on this elephant.
Who knew? Who knew that human medical stuff is not applicable to animals?
Who knew?
As you guys arrive in the guard tower, you realize that there are, of course, the newbie guards that are just like, they don't really look like they know much about the disciplined rigor that is a normal functioning guardhouse. Like, they're just it's obvious one of them just told a joke and they're still laughing about it. I have been messaged. Okay. So really that's all that's going on at the moment.
Joke.
Oh, Captain's in here. Ducks.
Okay, so now I'm just like looking for the captain.
Okay, so she's in her office.
I am incredibly suspicious of the whole area. So while you guys are taking me in, I am scanning the area for traps.
Okay.
Yes, I enter the office first. Because the elephant is probably too big to enter it.
Okay.
Entered it before.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
You
I did.
outside.
I was outside the entire time.
No, I've gone into the house before.
Yeah, like
I think you broke
yeah, he
something
did.
to get in.
it's like you just kind of have to lean your shoulders in at an awkward angle to get in, but you're able to do it.
Okay, so yeah, anyways. I am in the office and I say,
Good.
they wanted to see us.
Good, you're here. I've just received word of something that may be right up you adventurous type's alley. You are, of course, she reaches into her desk, aware of one Volgar Stern, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's his wanted poster.
Wait, can I look at it?
So just to be clear, this is the guy that dropped me from a wyvern, right?
This is the guy that wrapped a whip around your ankle, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the poster and be like, wow, they didn't do him justice. He's uglier than this.
Yeah, sure enough, it is in fact Volgar Stern. That's a pretty good likeness for what was more than likely memory.
I just look at the poster and I'm like, and there's like just like PTSD flashbacks from being dropped.
Yeah, he's wanted for a number of crimes, not the least of which is banditry, but also conspiracy and just straight up assault.
Conspiracy against who? He's a bandit.
A lot of assault, I imagine.
Quite a number of them, as well as just straight banditry. So his bounty actually comes in at 4 platinum.
4 platinum. I'm sorry.
Because while this list of bounty only has 3 different crimes listed, they are listed in dozens of towns. So this guy gets around.
Yeah. I thought 1 platinum was only 10 gold.
It is.
Granted, that is still 40 gold.
That's still 40 gold. I have 1 platinum.
That is a fair point. I was thinking in Terraria currency, we're upping it to a bounty of 40 platinum.
I'm sorry, what?
It's 40 platinum, so it's 400 gold for his capture.
Mosquito Man gonna keep smiling at the picture, kind of, and say in his cheery tone, because no one can see him smiling behind the mask.
Yeah.
You know, I like this guy. He does have a sense of honor, even though he's a jerk.
That's what the
I just looked
point
up
of
and
the mask is.
I just looked to the mosquito and I'm like, what honor? He tried to get me eaten by a wyvern. If he wanted me dead, he would have done it himself.
Weren't you
Who
trying to
hasn't
kill
been
him,
eaten
though?
by a wyvern at least once?
So I'm pretty sure I've nearly died to wyverns twice, not just in this session.
I mean, I almost killed him more than once, and to be fair, he could have killed me more than once.
Fair enough. Whatever. We have to bring him in, or can we just bring his head?
Unfortunately, the bounty does go down if you bring him in dead. The bounty
Dang
does go
it.
down.
Dang it.
It's like 20 platinum. 20 platinum for just the head.
Okay,
We are
screw
not
this.
killing
We're actually
him.
screw this. We're actually going to have to try. At least I have his whip still.
We always just knock him out.
We could knock him out and then tie him up with the whip.
Yep.
I didn't know you were into that.
Shut up.
So Grively's Grively is of course giving a sly smile. According to inside eyes, she actually just looks across the hallway towards the interrogation room. There's reason to believe that Volgar Stern is hiding out in the ruins of Thundertree,
Huh.
where his pet wyvern Green Sky is waiting.
PTSD from the wyvern really trying to turn me into a chicken tender.
Of course, I would be willing to give you what little money we have left after Sheep's post. She looks at the mayor's residence, and it's very clear that he is very, very stressed out, trying to figure out how he's going to pay a group of adventurers. But I'm sure he's got some sort of shinies for you guys, since you seem to care about that stuff a good deal. Anyway, she points to you Thundertree on the map for you.
Okay, make a mental note of where it is.
Yep. So
Is that the same area that Kenku went to, or is that
it's
completely different?
it's northwards. It's northwards, so it's the same general direction that Kenku went.
Okay. I'm gonna take the picture, the wanted picture, and fold it up nicely, put it in my pack. I'm gonna head out. Gonna get right to the mission.
At least she's dedicated. At least he's dedicated.
All right.
I just shrug and follow. Because I honestly I'm getting that money.
To eat his wyvern.
Also to get revenge of the wyvern, but mainly just for the money.
Okay.
Okay.
Mosquito Man has no value for the currency in this world.
So-
It's
So-
In that case,
literal gold.
in that case, I'm just gonna split it up between me and the elephant.
Okay.
Oh no, you're not getting it. Mosquito Man's still getting some of it, but he doesn't really value it as much as you guys do.
Okay. So, any preparations before you leave town?
I'm just gonna take what I have and have already prepared because Mosquito Man's been ready to leave since day one, and he's gonna start marching out.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
Anyone
gonna
else?
wave goodbye to anyone he sees, really, and just straight there, towards where the Kenku were.
Okay. Anyone else?
Behind.
Sorry. What?
I'll follow behind too.
Okay.
Someone's got to make
Yeah,
sure she doesn't
I
kill
don't got nothing else. I don't think I got
thousands of
anything else.
innocent people.
I don't think I got anything else to do in this town, so I'm just gonna follow suit.
I think Mosquito Man's the least murderous out of everyone in this party, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you sticking to the roads, or just basically going through wilderness for this?
Mosquito Man has no fear. He's going straight through the wilderness. Straight
Okay. And you're going.
Actually,
how quickly?
guys,
How quickly are you guys
guys.
going at this?
I was gonna say, so would we be passing the town or the city or whatever that the Kenku went to
I'm headed straight to it.
It'd be in the ballpark.
Yeah, screw it. We're going there first, and then.
Okay,
and
going to the
then
town of
go-
Neverwinter.
Yes,
Yep.
we're going there first.
Okay. So, I need to get some random encounter stuff ready to go because I'm stupid. I have a cell phone. I can do this.
Actually, I just had an idea. I just had a very weird idea.
What up?
What if I try to tame the freaking the dragon with animal handling? The wyvern with animal handling. I think after the fact that we just knocked him out, we still have to deal with the wyvern, so we just have to. So I just.
You just
tame
like
it.
it's like Pokemon. You
No.
weaken it and then you tame it.
Pokemon.
No. I just straight up do.
No.
No, I just straight
Wait.
up pull an our survival evolve and knock it out.
What level are you guys? I'm sorry.
We're all level
Hey.
4.
4? Oh,
We should
I'm
all be
still
level-
behind.
Okay.
We should all be level 4.
Okay. What's up? Okay.
That's consistently something I'm always behind in every D&D game. I never keep track of what level we are, so I'm always under leveled, but still doing a lot of damage. In the other game, I was playing it like I was a level 3. Everyone else is like level 5.
Dang.
Okay.
But my character's also Spider-Man, so you want to mess with that?
Okay. So. How fast do you guys want to be moving?
As fast as we can without exhausting ourselves.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
march
go for
with
that.
military discipline.
Okay, so would this be is this normal speed then?
Normal military discipline march.
Okay, normal speed it is.
How far do we get? Within the first day.
You guys get about halfway. You guys get about halfway to Neverwinter.
Okay.
Just before night falls. You make it a whole halfway there.
Okay, so I'm starting to set up camp.
Okay. Do you have camping supplies?
Let me check.
I think you do.
Mosquito Man would.
I could always chop down a tree.
I have a bedroll, but that's about it.
Okay, well, you have one bedroom.
I have a bedroll. What does everyone else have?
I have a bedroll.
Okay.
It makes sense that Mosquito Man would have some of this stuff.
Okay, so
One
you have so everybody has a bedroll, but as far as I can tell, that's all you guys have for camping supplies.
That's fine.
I imagine I can just chop down a tree and start a fire with a rock.
I have a jar of fruit
Okay.
that I could eat.
So that's gonna be good. Okay. So.
Okay,
So
so-
everyone's preparing to set up camp. Who all is doing what tasks for this?
I'm gathering wood to set up a fire.
Okay.
Mosquito Man's clearing out the space out of the grass and twigs and stuff.
All right. And Crochet?
I guess I'm on lookout.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Best I can
perception.
be. Okay, cool. 17 plus 3, so dirty 20.
Okay. I do not know what the modifier of that thing is, but you definitely see it. So you see in Desert Eagle's arm. You see in Elephant Man's arms. I forgot what his name was. Bulwark.
Yeah.
You see in Bulwark's arms something move among the sticks that he's collected.
Okay, how far away is he right now?
He's about 40 feet away at the moment.
Okay, so I have my... Oh yeah, I just got my longbow. And can I see exactly what it is, or do I just see it move?
You see something move. Well, you see something moving. I'm seeing if I can find it real quick. Damn. Okay. I'm trying to find the stats of this thing. Whatever the case, you definitely noticed it.
Because I have my longbow out and I'm aiming at the thing.
Yep.
And Bulwark just sees you aiming at him.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah, so-
point!
You can see, so you can see what it is with that natural 20. You can in fact see what it is.
Okay, what is it?
That is a poisonous snake, and it looks like
Okay.
it's getting ready to bite. You're the only
I'm
one
gonna
who's
shoot
noticed it.
right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a blind. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
+14 +7, 21.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt this poor thing. 6 +3.
I don't think its
So that's
body
nice.
is strong
So-
enough to keep it from hitting Bulwark as well.
Well, he's also holding a bundle of sticks that it's in.
That's
So-
true, that helps.
Bulwark, you go from collecting sticks to having an arrow sticking like in the middle, like in that empty space between your chest and the sticks you were carrying. As
There is now an
something
arrow.
squirms inside the pile. And he's AFK, and as a direct result, drops his shit on the floor.
Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot my mic was off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So yeah, I just shot a snake.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's just dead.
I walk over and pull the arrow out.
Okay.
Mosquito is now sitting on a log, eating from his jar of fruit. One of his jars of fruit.
I look
I,
at the
Mask
mosquito and say,
pulled
"Would you
up
like to
just
drink blood?"
slightly. What?
I looked at the mosquito man and I say, "Are you a mosquito?"
No.
Then I'm not going to ask. And I just toss the snake away.
And Mosquito Man's got like his mask up so that he can't really see while he's eating.
Yeah, I just
Because
toss
it's
the
just
snake
high
away.
enough that he can like eat, but like not high enough that it's off his head.
Gotcha.
It's just eating his fruit. Some
Yeah,
of
the
it.
snake is the snake is just tossed.
Yeah.
Nakey
now-
boy.
He's only eating a half of his jar, so he's got.
All right.
So, just in case you guys want to try to do like a rotation thing of like two people sleep and then one person stays awake. Just in case.
Or I'll do first watch.
Okay, then I'll do last watch.
Okay. So no one's on second watch.
Basically, if mosquitoes up, they're doing second watch.
Mosquito Man's like, can I take last watch?
Can I roll intimidation to make them do the second watch?
You'd have to roll against me.
Do you want to? Do you both
I
want
was
to do
joking.
this?
I was joking.
Mosquito Man
Ironically,
is going-
one of the 4 proficiencies I have, one of oh never mind, I have 5 proficiencies. My third proficiency is actually intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yeah, okay.
The other 4 are animal handling, athletics, perception, and stealth.
Okay.
You know,
So-
I'm not sure I ever added me having proficiencies. Except
Okay.
at like archery. That's it.
Okay, anyways, so how shall we decide who does second watch?
Mosquito Man will take third watch.
When I said I take third watch.
First is the worst, second is the best. I'm the second, so I'm the best, so I get it. Mosquito Man
Fine.
pulls down his mask, screws back the lid on his jar, puts it back in his backpack, and goes to sleep.
Fine, I'll take second watch. So I get in my bedroll and I sleep.
Okay. Desert Eagle, you are keeping watch.
Mm-hmm.
Roll perception.
Alright. $18.
Okay. So you're able to see a couple lizards, like just hanging out on trees. Just kind of flattening themselves against it when an owl flies by.
Mm.
Nothing too concerning. Your watch ends without incident.
Hmm.
Second watch starts. Crosha.
Okay.
Roll perception, please.
$18. 15 plus 3.
Okay, and I actually have to roll something for this one. Yay! Okay, that's fine. You hear the snapping of twigs, and you hear the snap of a twig, and then a hopingly quieted burst of profanity.
I aim my bow and say, "Who is there?"
He's armed. Back off. Back off. And there are sounds of them retreating.
Does this stir the others, or like me? And...
No, it was a quiet. Like they were just trying to
Oh,
be
yeah.
quiet. So
That's true.
I'm the only one awake. So I'm just like death glaring in the general direction of the sound.
Okay. So your watch ends without further incident.
The Mosquito Man's turn.
All right. I get up for my turn, and I ready up my crossbow, and I'm patient. I try to be in a more obscure place so that I can watch everything, but not everyone can watch me, and because I'm wearing darker colors, I'm less obvious.
All right.
So I'm going to be more pressed up against a tree so I don't stick out as much.
So Mosquito Man has third watch. So I get to do this. I get to do this shit.
But
Cloud-
I'm ready to aim.
Yeah. Clouds roll in, and the night actually becomes even darker. So go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage because I don't think you have dark vision.
Does
He's a
anyone in this
human.
party? Does anyone in this party have dark vision? Does anyone
I don't
here?
think so.
The one bad thing about being an Eric Conqueror that I forgot that I didn't get to do was that to. I don't even think Eric Conquerors have night vision.
We'll just assume that you guys had a fire going. So
I got a
That's fine.
22.
okay. And that's with disadvantage.
Oh wait, what's disadvantage? How do
You
I
roll
do that?
2d20 and you take the lower number.
Okay. Well, then that's a 4.
Took me a little bit to realize what
Damn.
disadvantage was too. I played 3-5.
Damn.
Okay.
Someone about
So-
a good shank.
Toaster, as you're keeping watch, an owl flies into your face, not expecting you to be there.
The mosquito was mistaken for a tree.
Yeah, so now there's just this bird flapping in your face.
The real question is, what kind of owl?
It doesn't matter. It's dark and it's in my
Yeah,
face.
it's dark. There's
I-
an owl in her face, actively clawing at her, just in panic. Like it's not trying to hurt you or anything. It's trying to get away.
I shout and like, what? Why get like And then I try to grab it,
Roll
kind
an
of like a
dexterity save.
chicken.
Have
Well,
you guys ever seen Have you guys seen that?
Dexterity. Okay, so that's a 9 with my modifier.
Oh boy,
You fall out of the tree.
God.
Well, that
That
should
was-
wake others up.
Yeah, that kind of would wake people up. You
Shouting
fall out
and
of the tree, shouting, and an owl just kind of hoots at you in irritation and flies off.
I shout at it. I was trying to help you get off my face.
I get up, look
Well,
at
it's-
a mosquito. I look at the mosquito and I just say, "What in the name of birds are you doing?"
What do you mean? It was doing what it was doing. It flew at me.
I just stare at them. I just stare at them, not believing a word they say.
It's all so dark. What? Do you think I'm going to go and assault an owl in the middle of the night?
I wouldn't put it past you, but probably not.
That owl has it coming. I'm gonna use him and I'm gonna stuff an armchair with him.
What?
I think she just swore revenge on an owl.
You will
Kill that
hear me, owl. You will rue the day that you messed with the mosquito.
Yep. And I'll never be able to take that revenge because I don't know what it is.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
So,
I'm gonna
anyways, what's
look
next?
around. Like,
When the
make
DM
sure-
starts rolling dice.
Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't know you were. Whatever. I'm gonna keep looking around, make sure that I didn't miss anything or someone didn't like try to approach us during that fiasco.
You get a very, very swift answer to that question.
Do I have to roll perception, please?
Oh no, you don't need to roll perception to know that someone's there.
Why do I feel like a druid is attacking us?
Don't worry, Don't worry, I already rolled to hit on this one.
Smack us.
Crochet
Wait,
takes
you roll?
4 piercing damage from a crossbow bolt to the back,
Are you kidding? Why me?
and
You're bigger.
because you're standing up, and Toaster takes 2 because it kind of got stuck, kind of got nicked in the in your pauldron, and we roll initiative again.
Okay.
Desert Eagle is going
Okay.
last since he's surprised.
Ah,
15.
Okay.
20!
Okay. Toaster's going first. The bandits have had their surprise round.
My dice aren't cursed today.
I actually like what you like.
All right, Toaster, you're up.
Okay, well, first.
There
Can I
are
see
thousands
any-
of people named Anna that are not Disney princess.
Desert Eagle, your mic is on.
Well,
Alright.
first,
sorry.
can I see anything?
It is dark as fuck.
Can
I
roll
don't know what you
perception before
expected.
I attack?
You don't have a target at the moment. You can't see them.
Okay, but can I figure out where the crossbows came from? Because that should be pretty obvious
You,
based off of the positioning.
I mean, you can, but there's no saying that they're still there.
Wouldn't I have heard twigs?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I mean, they're people,
Let's find out.
supposedly.
No,
Hmm.
apparently not.
But I can still, like, look at the stick of the crossbow real quickly.
Yeah, like, you have an idea of where they were, at least.
Okay.
You
well,
don't know if that's where they still are. That's it. That's the problem.
I wish luck was a stat at this moment.
Quite funny.
With as much. I'm gonna roll intimidation. I'm gonna shout out in there. If you don't cut this out right now, walk forward or leave this place, I'm gonna beat you to death with a block of bloody cheese, and I'm gonna hold up my block of bloody cheese.
Bloody cheese plus does 1 bludgeoning damage.
I mean, it is an improvised weapon, so yes.
Oh, I just have to finish them with it.
Just put them to the ground and start whacking them with it. They'll die. Eventually.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll intimidation on that. That's a 14 with my +2 modifier, so.
Okay, rolling to hit.
Yep.
It is an eagle.
Oh, fuck! Ah.
Hello.
Yeah, so that definitely hit something. Hello.
How you guys doing?
D&D.
Someone got hit.
Yeah, you hit somebody in the wood, in the brush.
With a block of cheese. Good.
Okay, I think that actually
Yeah.
concludes your turn. Next up, I believe, was Crosha.
Wait,
Yes.
that was an attack. Can I have movement?
Ah, yes, you can move.
I'm gonna, take cover, like duck into a bush or something.
Okay, ducking into a bush. Bush noises. All right, Crosha, you're up.
Okay, I am immediately pulling out the arrow and hiding.
Okay, are you diving into the same bush as Toaster?
I'm hopping into a tree.
Yep.
If
Okay.
okay. How dark it is, it's not going
Roll.
to be easy.
Roll athletics.
Congratulations, that's one of the things I'm proficient in.
Hooray! People are using their player sheets. This is awesome.
17.
Okay, yeah, you're able
Hello.
to get pretty solidly into the tree. The shadow creatures move. What do
Crosha
they
never-
do?
Crosha never told Mosquito Man about the encounter.
You hear. Big one. Hit the big one first. And this is your first inkling that something is going on, that something was wrong, Bulwark. And a crossbow bolt sails directly over your head and actually embeds itself in the dying fires of the campfire. However, as you are currently busy looking at this,
Mm-hmm.
a second bolt hits you in the back of the head
Ooh.
oh god,
Oh, come on!
for 9 piercing damage. He got a natural 20 on that one. That is a very rude alarm clock.
Where did it come from? I'm gonna charge at them in extreme anger.
Okay, so you have to give up half your motion. You have to give up half your movement to get up while you're prone, and you have no idea where these guys are.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and roll perception.
Okay, then I will go ahead and roll stealth.
23.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you see them. They're actually hiding in. Yeah, one of them's hiding in a tree, and the other's actually hiding in a bush.
I hit the one in the tree. 18.
I don't think you can perform that many actions in this turn.
Why not? Can
Well,
I
I mean,
not?
your action was looking for things, and then you use.
Oh.
Well, you still have half your movement, I suppose. So you've got that to work with.
I suppose. Uh, hmm. I guess I'll just. I guess we'll just move on then, because I don't know what to do with that movement.
Okay. So what? You're just
Actually,
like dancing?
no, actually, how far are they?
They're about 40 feet off.
I'm gonna start moving towards them with malicious intent.
Okay, so you're able to move 15 feet closer. This is fine.
Yeah.
Toaster,
Hello.
you're up.
Okay, Sorry, I showed something to our sister.
You'll have to show me when we're done here. It sounds like it was really funny.
Yeah, it was badly made merchandise. Anyhow, I'm going to. Well, I know where the block hit someone.
Yeah, you have a general idea on where they are. That, and you know they hit bulwark, so they can obviously see him. You don't have a
I'm
whole lot
gonna-
of other information on where they are.
I'm gonna shoot into where I guess they are.
Okay, roll at disadvantage. I should have had you do that earlier. Oh well.
12. So 12.
Uh,
Wait, but this is weapons. Hold on. Archery +2 to bows. So that's fighting style. So 14, and then is there +2 shooting?
are you proficient
No.
in the weapon?
Yeah.
So that would be +2, and then you also have the You have the combat style archery, yeah.
Mhm.
So that would be like +4 at this point.
Okay, so 16 then.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, roll damage. You hit something.
Okay, and then bow +4. So 1d8 piercing. +4. Well, with my +4 attack bonus, I rolled a 1, so it's a 5.
Your attack bonus and your damage bonus are not the same thing.
Okay, then what's the...
Your attack bonus is how likely you are to hit the target. Your damage bonus is your actual damage.
Well, +2... Okay, so 3.
Okay. You just violently installed a crossbow bolt into one of their legs, but it looked into one of their legs. Oh God!
From a bush.
Ugh. All right, Crochet.
Yeah.
So that was how much damage?
3.
Okay, fair enough.
I rolled a 1.
Crochet, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll stealth so I can get to the one in the tree if I can see him at all.
You don't know where either of them are at the moment. All you know is that Toaster's gotten 2 lucky shots off.
Okay, I'm gonna roll stealth and just go towards where she hit the person twice.
Yeah, okay.
19.
Okay, stealth and their passive perception. Nay.
Gitterman is the most dangerous person you could
Yeah,
ever
so
meet.
12 clears. 12 clears. They do not know where you are at the moment.
Okay, can I attack?
Yeah, you can attack from stealth.
Okay.
Wait. No, you use the hide action. Never mind. Sorry. The bandits are going. Ah, shit. Big guy's angry. Big guy's angry.
I just imagine it, he's just menacingly charging.
Oh my God.
What?
Evidently, their focus fire is an actual thing.
Fucking hell, are they gonna kill me again?
They got. I'm not fudging this roll. They got 2 19s on this one. One each. Fuck it.
Shut up.
I'll fudge damage.
Well, that's
I'll
unfortunate.
fudge damage. That is a whopping 4 damage to your shins from 2 crossbows.
Charges even angrier.
Roll a Constitution save to actually maintain your speed, because you just got shot in the shin twice.
22.
Okay, yeah, you're able to maintain your speed.
It's like, that didn't even phase him. What the shit?
It's like, okay, shins do not work. Yeah, so it's your turn again.
My turn? Or alright. I'm going to move over. Okay, so I went 15 feet last turn. I think I've
Yep.
got 30 feet.
Yeah, 30
Feet.
feet normal movement, and the closest one is 25 feet away.
Yeah, so I go up to the closest one and I chop him with my axe.
All right, roll to hit, please.
18.
That hits. Roll damage.
13 damage.
Oh boy.
What weapon are you using again? I don't know what weapon you're using at this point.
Great axe. I have,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I have a great axe and wait, I have 2 great axes. Why do I have 2 great axes? Oh no, I have them. Yeah. So I I chop one down with my great axe.
Yeah,
So
you
do
just
I?
missed this man.
But I turn him into a
Yeah,
mist, or
he is gone. Like you didn't even hit him with the blade. You just slapped him with it, and he's just gone.
oh wait, I'm gonna roll. Can I roll intimidation to just?
Unfortunately, no. That's your action.
Oh.
Now then, back to the top.
Yep, back to the top. Toaster.
Okay, so I shot a guy from a bush.
Yeah.
I hit a guy with a block of cheese.
And you're pretty sure that one of those guys just got liquefied. One of those 2 people is gone.
I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, but also fast as possible, retrieve my cheese.
At this point,
Okay,
I think it's crushed by the elephant.
Yeah, your cheese is actually even bloodier now because it was just laying next to the guy who got mushed.
Good. I can fulfill my promise.
You're just gonna slap the corpse.
I'm gonna find the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll perception now?
Yeah, roll perception.
15, and perception is wisdom, so 17.
Yeah, the other guy is actually in a tree like 10 feet away from you, rapidly putting his crossbow away, like, oh shit.
Can I throw the block of cheese?
You may, go ahead.
With vicious intent.
Roll to hit, please.
So,
I don't get any bonus from throwing a block of cheese.
No, this is
from my
is an
archery.
improvised weapon.
11?
11 does not hit.
I didn't think so.
He takes the cheese. Crosha, your turn.
okay, so do I have a vague idea of where the second guy is?
Is the cheese?
Yeah, you saw a toaster throw.
horrifying
You
to
saw a
him?
toaster throw cheese in some direction.
Okay,
I'm
can I
just
shoot?
remembering ASDF movie.
So shall I shoot them?
Jeez,
which-
James for everyone.
No.
cheese-
Throw the cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. Throw the cheese!
Unfortunately, you still don't have much of an idea of where he is. So this
Bulwark's
will
not
still be
even
with this will still be with disadvantage.
So I can do this, but with disadvantage.
Yep.
Going for it.
Please don't accidentally shoot me.
17.
And that's with disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh shit.
It was a 10 plus my 7 hit modifier.
Yeah, that plus 7 to hit. Wow. That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Rolling damage. 8.
There's this solid thump. And this sort of choked gurgle.
Oh god.
Toaster, you are watching as a man with an arrow sticking out of his neck climbs through the branches trying to get away from you maniacs. He is disengaging. He is taking a dash action, and he is moving as fast as he possibly can away from you monsters.
Does any of us have an opportunity
Can
attack?
I?
No, nobody's
I'm not gonna
in melee
attack
range.
him.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
think.
attack him, but I'm going to chase after him.
Yeah, it's
Go.
Desert Eagle's turn.
I'm gonna throw a hand axe at his ass.
He's disengaging, so you don't.
Yeah,
have
he's
opportunity
disengaging.
to
He's,
attack.
well, he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, but you can still attack him.
Oh, I could do something non-lethal.
He's already he's gonna die. No matter.
Well, listen, if I If I accidentally give him a heart attack from this intimidation roll, it's not my fault. Alright, let's see what happens.
Go ahead.
24.
Oh boy.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I just, like, roared him really angrily. He woke me up from my nap, and now I'm so pissed I
Okay.
can't even talk.
So, the direct result of this, I'm going to roll damage.
It's gonna be like that deer from Castle Crashers that just propels itself with feces.
Yep, I just rolled damage. So,
Oh.
as a direct result of this, like the bellow that you let out is so loud and so forceful that it actually shakes the bough that he's stepping onto as he's trying to get away from you and causes him to miss, throwing him to the ground, where he just lays unmoving.
Please don't tell me he's dead.
The man took 1 fall damage and died.
Oh my god. Nice. Fall damage.
It's not really my fault, is it? It's the gore.
Bandit number 2 fell to a clumsy, painful death.
Exactly.
Mosquito Man just is frustrated, and you can see that he's angry with the others. He picks up his block of cheese, he puts it back in his bag in a frustrated disposition,
I actually
and
wanted
he
to leave.
immediately starts looking through the guy's coat for any kinds of paper identifying who he is.
The one time we try to let someone live, they die of fall damage.
Yeah, they died. That was like the dumbest way someone's died so far. They fell out of a tree.
He fell
Why
out.
is it that the one time I tried to do something non-lethal just to do something cool?
Do I find
It's
anything?
just
Person
bad.
dies of
This
Those
is what I
are the
imagine
questions.
happened.
Do I find anything on his body for identification or anything useful?
There's a
No, there's
information-wise?
there's nothing. There's nothing to identify this guy. He's obviously just part of a roving bandit group. He doesn't. He's not even a red brand bandit. He's just a roving bandit.
They were not expecting. He was not expecting this difficult of a job.
I'm gonna take his crossbow bolts. How many is that?
All right, go ahead and add 15 to your inventory.
Okay.
I'm relatively well prepared.
I imagine his friends were watching him from a distance with like binoculars or something. Just like, what the fuck?
I can imagine the guy that got knocked out of the tree by a sound, just like he fell, like with his like with the by the arrow. So he just so the arrow went like full through his neck. That's what I imagine that happened to that guy.
Mosquito Man, after taking the crossbow bolts but not finding any other sort of identification, it might still be dark, but he's in no mood to sleep, so he starts packing up his gear and getting ready to leave.
Yeah,
You're the bandits.
Like dawn is actually breaking at this moment, so the sky is lighting up after this. So none of you guys missed much sleep, except for Toaster.
Okay.
Toaster's the only one who actually had to go through any part of this watch. She missed like 3 hours. But other than that, it still counts as a long rest. Except that some of you guys are coming out of it injured. Actually, I think every one of you is coming out of this injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
I'm probably the least injured.
second day of travel.
We are still moving at the same speed.
Yep, just walking along, minding your business.
Mosquito Man might actually be moving a little bit faster now because he's like mentally distressed.
Yeah, because yes, a bandit.
Ah, yes.
attacked you.
The German is mentally distressed from watching her friend murder someone.
No, it's not because of that. It's because he had an idea and a plan. And the thing is, we didn't have to kill them. Mosquito Man's not, like, he thinks this is his brain, but he's still not a sociopath.
Right.
He's not psychotic.
So, everything in this world that you perceive is just an aspect of your brain, yeah?
Yeah.
So, how do you interpret then the pile of black feathers on the side of the road?
Bad. I rush towards them, looking around, making sure that there aren't any, like, small crow friends.
Okay. So all of you other guys, like, you're kind of lagging behind your German, and you just watch them suddenly just rush forward in a panic.
I run after them.
Yep. Okay, so it's just Crochet and Toaster at the moment observing this. There is a pile of it's not even just a pile, it's just a scattering of black feathers off to the side of the road.
Can I try to read tracks? Try to do anything?
Yeah, roll survival check for tracking such.
That's not going well. 7.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell there are feathers here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start grabbing some feathers so I have some sort of, like, tangible proof of what's happening, and I'm just gonna start blindly searching around the area.
Okay,
No,
can I roll survival then?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna shout,
Crochet, yeah,
birds!
Yeah, Crochet, go ahead and roll survival.
Nine. I did not do much better.
Yeah.
These were definitely Kenku. You're able to
Oh,
determine
boy.
that based on the size and the movements of the tracks. And it's at this point that Bulwark is finally arriving in the group and seeing the situation around him.
And now I'm gonna go looking around.
Yeah, so Toaster and Crochet are both just running around looking for stuff. Desert Eagle, it is your turn.
All right.
Your friends are distraughtly collecting bird feathers.
Why are you collecting bird feathers?
Mosquito Man's not even gonna give him a response, just a glare, and gonna keep looking around, trying to find the tracks, follow them, just look for any evidence, make sure that there isn't any blood.
All right. So investigation check this time.
I-
Intelligence.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Alright, so 13 plus 2, so 15.
15.
Yeah, 15 with my modifier.
You find something in the bushes. It's a battered old box covered in glitter.
I grab it forcefully.
It basically just kind of falls apart as you're pulling it out. This thing got pretty messed up.
And it's not the same one that Karakoa had?
It looks like it was.
Mosquito Man's gonna take the stuff that falls out and put it in his
Night.
bag, as well
I can
as
explain later. I can explain
box.
later if you want me to.
No.
Okay. This is just me being weird.
Open your
This is just me being me.
Weird. Okay.
Yep.
Wow, I knew that.
sounded like Alex. Anyhow,
Sorry.
I'm gonna put the box away in my bag as well.
Right. So nothing fell out of the box.
Okay.
Crochet,
Yeah.
I can't hug you.
it's your turn.
See you guys tomorrow. Saturday, isn't it? I can't go downstairs.
Okay.
Questions. I'd get down, but I don't think I'd make it back up.
They're straight. Yeah.
Are they?
Anyhow, hello.
I'm going to roll. Hmm.
Hmm.
What's happening? Sorry.
I'm just
I'm
complete.
just trying to decide what I should roll, so I can see what I should do.
We can come back to you if you like.
I'm going to roll investigation to see if these are specifically Kirikoa and her family feathers.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll investigation on that.
19 plus 1, dirty 20.
It's pretty damning. You are able to find in your investigation not only proof that this was Karikoa's company, but also why they're gone. As you are able to find a paw print. It is a large print, large enough to carry off a man. Pressed into the ground, and in there is actually a piece of beak. There are no other tracks. There are no other tracks from this direction, or even approaching. So this is obviously some aerial creature. And you find one of Karikoa's brother's knives. So between the battered box that Toaster found and the knife, there's not much question as to who got injured here.
I pick up the knife. and I put it away for now.
I'm gonna ask what happened because nobody's told me yet.
Nobody's told you. You're just standing there. You're just watching people run around. It's like, oh,
Like, what kind of knife is it? Is it just called a knife?
it's a curved knife. It's really more stylish than actually practical. Like, it's obvious that he just wanted people to think he was an assassin or something. I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
So it's a mall ninja knife.
Yeah, it's a mall ninja knife.
Okay, so yeah, I just put away the knife, and I say in Draconic, that goddamn Dragonborn, I'm gonna rip his throat out. Of course, no one in the area can actually stand me, but
Yeah.
you get the point. I'm very mad.
Yeah, there is an angy thing now. So,
Mosquito Man's still looking around crazily because he doesn't know about the beak and all that stuff.
yeah.
He's
You're able
just
to
looking for any sorts of blood and stuff.
At this point, you are able to find, without the need of a check, more damning evidence, including a number of scorch marks on the ground, consistent with the grand finale, as well as a large number of spent Roman candles. They pulled out all the stops on this one, and it doesn't look like it was enough.
I'm going to ask Crosho what happened.
What's Dragonborn's name again? I already forgot.
Volgar.
I just say Volgar.
Cool, that doesn't answer my question.
I just gesture to the big paw print in the ground.
That still does not answer my question. Why are you digging through feathers?
I just blurt out, Volgar might have either killed or taken the Kenku.
Thank you. Wait, what?
You see Mosquito Man just jolt up, like almost stiff straight, turn his head violently towards you, and start rushing at you.
Can I roll acrobatics to prevent them from grabbing me?
If you want, yeah.
Alternatively, I could roll animal handling.
No.
No, this isn't animal handling.
Fine, acrobatics.
This is person handling.
Yeah, this would actually just be an opposed grapple check versus whoever
Yeah,
it is.
this is grapple.
Okay, how do I do a grapple check?
You roll your strength against their strength or dexterity.
So just normal dexterity or saving throw?
I think it's just a check.
Okay. 22.
Okay, 22. And Toaster, since you're grabbing.
I guess mine would technically also be a 22.
Okay, we re-roll.
Okay then.
Twenty.
17. Okay, so I get grappled. Crap. I rolled a 17 this time.
Okay.
And because he's now in the grapple with probably very violent body language, I'm gonna throw him aside and shout, "They can't be dead yet." And I'm gonna storm off.
Okay.
Have I taken any damage, or did
No,
I
no,
just
no.
get
You're fine. You're just knocked prone.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to get up for now.
Are there any directions that you're heading there, Toaster?
Because he's blindly angry and upset, he's kind of just headed, not exactly the direction we were headed, but a little askew because he's not right in the head right now.
Yeah, I mean, you guys do know where Volgar is.
I asked the elephant
Yeah,
to.
I'm headed more
hard
towards
to-
where Volgar was.
I'm telling you. Think, what's the elephant's name again?
Bulwark.
Bulwark to grab Mosquito before they get themselves killed. We're still going to head to the other town, which I can't remember the name of either.
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. We're still going to head there first, but as soon as everyone is ready, we're going headstrong into where Volgar is.
And I do so.
As I check furiously through
It's
the
also a
module.
grapple attack.
I feel like that I forgot egg.
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. As I check furiously through the module, seeing if it actually has anything involving Neverwinter. It is not looking like it.
Oh boy.
Which means I will have to make up it. You know what? No, I have a better idea. So, as you guys are arriving at Neverwinter, it's like night is falling, and the palisade is actually closing. Like, all right, close it up. Close it up. No one's getting in tonight. And they see your motley crew just storming towards them. Well, one of you more trying to do so more aggressively than the others. Hold up, halt! What are you doing? What's your business here?
I need all the explosives I can get my hands on. They killed my friends.
We're killing Volgar Stern.
Okay,
And we need the proper equipment to do so.
I'm going to do this in the order of what just happened. At Toaster's response, he just looks at you like, "I'm sorry, you're going to need what now?" and at Bulwark's response, it's, "Oh, okay. Unfortunately, the Admiral's orders are that we cannot open these doors. Once night falls, these doors stay shut."
Fine. So Mosquito Man goes to start climb the wall.
Can I use my military status?
You
Because
try.
That's a different military though, so it's
Please
not
realize the entire reason the city is closed is because I don't want to have to render and then remember what Neverwinter looks like. The book says nothing about it. It's just like the starting point of the adventure, and that's it. You don't even
boy.
start there.
Is Volgar Stern even a character in there?
No. None of these characters are.
Lamau.
Anyhow,
Anyhow,
the city
They're
is
gonna find out
closed
so
and they're
bad.
not letting you in.
Well,
For
I guess we're
simple
going
reason.
to Volgar.
Yeah. Like, they're letting you stay in the shelter of the walls. They can keep you safe, but they can't let you in. Like, you are
Yeah,
you are
but
literally
what-
being locked by a door inaccessible from this side.
Okay, so my plan.
Gonna be on his
We
own.
spend
Like,
the night here. We spend the night, and then we immediately go towards Volgar.
Mosquito Man's gonna stay separated from the group.
Because Angie.
Yeah, very.
Angie.
He's got lots of problems right now. Because remember, he thinks this is his brain, and a good part that he liked is gone now.
When nightmares become
So
reality.
he's very upset.
Absolutely enraged.
Yeah.
Well, not just angry, there's other emotions that can't just easily be comprehended.
Like, utter panic.
Remorse, regret,
Mhm.
all of that stuff.
Hmm. I'm gonna do my best to try and calm Mosquito Man down.
Oh, Mosquito Man's not dealing with people right now. That's why he's on his own.
Roll persuasion.
Mosquito
Alright.
Man is not having things.
17.
Wouldn't that
Alright.
be an opposed thing?
It would be a wisdom save for you.
I am.
But I am going to make Desert Eagle actually try after we see what the effect is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, charisma. So, it'd be wisdom. So, plus
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
2. So, it's a 14.
Okay, Desert Eagle is free to try. This does not necessarily mean he succeeds.
Alright.
Yep. I'll be
I.
realistic to what I expect Mosquito Man is feeling.
Alright. I know you aren't happy about what happened to Karako, and I'm not either. But I don't think that being angry is going to solve anything.
Anger is a powerful motor.
It is. It's an incredibly powerful motivator. It can also cause harm to the person who wields that anger if you're not careful.
Oh, but it doesn't matter if I go. Because in the end, a part of me's already gone.
Still
This
focused
is
on
revenge.
this being in your head.
This is my head.
I can tell you one thing, it very much isn't.
Oh, that's a lie.
Call it a lie all you want. I suppose I can say that I know how you feel. I've lost many people in my life. And I was enraged when I lost them.
Mosquito Man bolts up. Like, somehow in like half a second, he's standing from his sitting phase, stares him dead in the eye, and says, "Loss is different. I've seen war. I've seen death. I've caused death. I've destroyed. I've seen people choked.
I have
I
watched.
know what this is, and this is different."
I have watched terrible things. I have seen the most depraved parts of humanity.
This is different.
I've experienced war, death, I've killed hundreds, if not thousands, in my time. My point is that if you let this desire for revenge take hold of you, then that part of yourself will be gone forever.
Oh, but the thing is, if this is my brain, I kill that part. It's evening the score. There's other good parts. There's other evil parts. But you remove something vastly good, you must remove something vastly evil. It's about equality, and war isn't all about death.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Mosquito Man gets up and leaves. He's still too angry.
Don't get yourself killed. And Bulwark just leaves. To, clean up his weapons and all that.
Yeah. The guards were nice enough to provide you with a tent to borrow for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And only for the night. So at the very least you have that.
Mm.
They've also agreed that they're going to watch you, make sure that bandits or monsters or anything don't go after you in your sleep. And as you lot, sorry, what?
I was just gonna have Bulwark comment like he's going to get himself killed. And, go to bed after cleaning his weapons.
Yeah. What was that, Crochet?
What's the thing? Never mind.
Oh, okay. And Toaster. Your final action of the night?
Because of how upset and angry he is. Mosquito Man is... like, it's not all absolute anger. Like, there's other stuff in the mix. He's just emotionally exhausted to the point where he doesn't want to deal with people. He's not going to sleep in the tent with everyone else. He's going to sleep propped up against the wall. Maybe at least 30 feet away. And he's just going to sleep against the wall.
All right.
Calm down. I was just seeing what it implies.
So, as all of you are just beginning to drift off into sleep, thunder rolls, soft patter of rain, and then this wretched, horrible roar of a laugh off in the distance. And that's where we're ending tonight. So, thank you for your attention. This stream is over, but we will be back next week.
Yep.
Remember, be excellent to everyone. And party on, dudes.
And always remember,
Booyah,
don't
shot.
die. It's bad